Hi guys, so today we'll be drafting the second method of our corset class. But first, I need to show you how to pattern the cup. Like I said, anytime you're using this particular kind of cup, you have to do tightening here to push it up before you start. So I'll show you how to pattern the cup. You carry a piece of paper and you pin it round. Pin it round. Okay, hi guys, I'm done pinning. You have to pin like this. Can you see? But always ensure you take this tightening before you pin. Okay, so let's proceed. Try and have something looking like this. Okay, then the next thing you do, this is you taking a dart right now. Can you see? You come to this midpoint, you hold this place fisted. Make sure you hold it really tight. Okay, then you use pin to hold it like this. Make sure you have something like this. Then the next thing you do, if you're working with a smaller bust, all you need to do is come to the tip, mark 2 inches all through. When I mean smaller bust, size 8, size 10, size 12. This is it. You have something like this. Then this part, hold it really tight like this from this point. This is what you do. Now if you're working with a bigger cup, from this point you have to take 3 inches. Definitely the cup is bigger, so you have a longer length at this point. Okay, now assuming you have a client that the bust is above 45 and you want to do corset for the person, yes, they can actually wear corsets. Now you do what is called an extension. If the cup you're working with is 45, you take 3 inches from this top. After that, when you're now cutting this on the fabric, you will see when I start cutting it, you add extra 1.5. Now it's going to have a lot of space at this part to cover the bust, to fill up for the part that this cup is not going to get to. That's how you do extension for a bigger cup. Same way I do for my clients. When I get a cup that is 45 and I want to do corset for somebody that the bust is bigger than 45, that is what I do. So it's as simple as that. I'm going to cut this out so you see. So you cut like this. Are you saying? Please come here and shaping very well. Are you saying? You can see our cup is kicking already without no big deal. Then you cut this part out. This is a 3-panel piece, 1 2 3. If you want to take another dart, I'll still show you how to take the darts. It's not all the time you take that dart. That's you're trying to make a 4-piece corset, 1 2 3 4. So this is what we have. So before you proceed, always mark. This is the up. Whichever way you are going to identify, if you need to notch up, down. For me, this is still the up. Or you want to take A, B, C, fine, no problem. But let me tell you one secret about this particular pattern. When you remove these patterns and you're transferring it to your fabric to cut, the moment you make a mistake of bringing here to join to this place, your cup will not stand. If you bring this part and join to this part, because when I remove it from this pin, the shapes are looking similar. So please use something to identify here, and here. Use something to identify this point, and this point. So for me, this is my own way. You can have your own pattern, as long as you can remember the upper parts. The inseam, this simply means inseam. I won't be making use of this. All I needed is just one part because it's the same thing. So the reason why I have this shape perfectly done like this is because of this tightening I did at the top and the darts that I took. So this is it. These are the two patterns I'll be working with. That's it. Hi guys, so after turning everything, this is what you have. Please, I want to quickly say something. In case you fixed your box, in case you're using box like this and you check your measurements and you feel it's too big, this is one part, this is just one part, and if you feel it's too big for you, okay, what you do is you come back inside. Like you can see, I held a little from this part to make it fitted, in case that what causes it if your allowance was too much, you know, but you really need to put allowance so your bones can go inside like this. So if you feel, if you try it on and there's excess, before you close, before you do your final closing, if you try it on and it's not tight enough, come inside and take a little and sew it out like this. If you're sewing, you come to the lining and sew too. You can see I re-held there and I also re-held there too, you know, just to take out a little excess that is not needed. So for this, I'm going to pattern this cup. We'll sew it to the lining like this. You can see where you sew from. That's for the lining. Then for this one, we'll bring it, you open it. I'll show you how to sew. You will put this one here. You put the lining to the cup before you do the final closing. That's that. So I don't want to use the same style line I used for the other cup. So what you can do, if you see there are some corset, you see a cut coming like this. This is how it's done. It's very simple. Can you see? If you don't want the one that this place is straight like this, and if you don't want a straight dart here, you don't want line here, this one I want it like this. So what I did, I already marked what I wanted to do, but I said let me show you guys. This is what I did. 2.5. So I just connected from the tip of this part. Can you see? Can you see? So that's let me have my gold scissors. Okay, so this is what I have. This is what I have here. So I'm just going to cut and add some ease for joining. You know, this one is smaller, this one is bigger. The smaller one comes to this part and the bigger one is like this. Here is our darts. Okay. The more reason why I'm cutting separate, because they are not the same. That's why I'm cutting separate. If not, I'll fold it and cut all of them together. Please always try and pin your patterns to the exact pattern so you don't make mistakes. It can be confusing sometimes, you know.